Okay, we're doing another tier list, a little similar to the last ones, but this one is the four of us, our top three anime openings. Except me, I'm kind of cheating a little, but we'll get there. Uh, you might as well introduce ourselves. Obviously, I'm Akaze Nana. If you can tell, because you're watching my video. Anyway, if you three want to say who you are.
Yeah, I'm Var.
Howdy, I'm
Spooky.
howdy, I'm Demon Hunter.
And yeah, since there's four of us, we picked our three favorite anime openings. We're gonna alternate through the 12, starting with Demon Hunter, then going to Spooky, then to Vario, and then to me. And with that out of the way, we can get started. Obviously, I don't want to get copyright striked, so I will put the both the name of the anime and the who's who picked it out on the screen for you to see, so you don't get confused. Anyway, we can begin now. I think all of us, but except for Demon Hunter, should give our thoughts first. Obviously,
Right.
does anyone want to
You
go
guys.
first? Or
I liked the synths and the drums. It was very intense and gave a really dramatic feel.
I agree.
I think it had like the vibes of like a movie opening,
Exactly. Yeah.
and I like the how the narration like is like
Explain stuff. Yeah.
explains that, yeah, and it like draws you in to like gives you like some context so you know like, but like not too much. Like it builds intrigue, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
I liked it a lot actually. I if we're judging based off of animation style too, right? So I'd say I like the animation style too because like it had that really like detailed um like uh like 80s anime almost look, but it also had like this faded effect to it that was natural during that time. So I really like the art style too.
Yeah, it had some pretty very fitting like vibes for the type of anime it like seems to be.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually based off of the manga, which came out back in the '80s, and the OVA was was made between 1988 and 1989. So, and the one we just watched is from like 1997, and it ran until like March of 1998. It had 25 episodes, and it's actually a really good anime. I actually highly recommend watching it. It's both in English and Japanese. It's on YouTube for free if you want to watch it.
Remind us of what it is called.
It is called Vampire Princess Miyu.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. No problems.
All right, so now is the big question: where are we gonna put it?
I would put it in A.
Honestly, I don't have a problem putting it in A at all.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna say also.
I also don't have an objection to that. So in A it goes.
I like that a lot.
I, I,
That
I
was great.
like the visuals a lot. It was like
They did a good job
pretty
of.
cool.
I like how they combined 3D CGI with like the more normal 2D without making it look weird. It
Yeah.
was good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think they incorporated the like video game visuals in like really well as well.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
It was
it's very good how they did that.
yeah, it was really cool actually.
Spooky.
No, I was just I don't want to give my input because that's why
Okay.
I want to let you guys say what you have.
Yeah, I liked it. I like the idea from what I've seen so far. It's like a art. Is it like an arcade anime?
Uh, so do you mind if you do? Okay, do you guys mind if I tell you the premise of the anime? That way,
Yeah, go ahead, because I've never seen it.
So the anime is called High Score Girl. It's essentially like the shy girl who is like really like, I would say, I don't know what the stereotype would be called, but she's like shy, she's nice, but she's also like, she has this aura around her where people think she's like weird or angry or just like standoffish. But he meets her in this arcade. She turns out to be a rich chick, but she's like really good at video games, and he like becomes enamored with her. She doesn't talk or anything at all. He just shows up and plays video games with her. That's pretty much like the entire anime.
That's cool. That sounds like something I would
Yeah.
like.
I like that.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Now comes the question: Where do we put Where do we put it on the tier list?
I would put that on A. I would give that a solid A. I think it's very good for the visuals and the music alone.
Yeah. I would maybe even give it an S.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think we should like rank within tiers, if that makes sense,
Right.
for this one, just cause. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, just because it's like right here doesn't mean it's either worse or better. Well, we'll just keep it here as a general idea, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That was
It was pretty cute. It's it it gave me a lot of like silly and like cutesy vibes from it.
It gave me like,
Will not be
yeah,
like
it,
overly like,
trying too hard.
yeah. It feels like naturally like cute, if that makes sense.
If there
yeah.
was like, if there was like a sitcom around like high school age girls, but it was based in an anime, that's what I imagine it would look like. Like that reminds me, like the beginning, how they formatted it, even how they had like the logo in the beginning, how they had the differences between the voices. The voices weren't harsh. The music was good. It didn't explicitly explain what the story was about, but you can kind of just tell based off of the way that they made the intro. I like that a lot, actually. I feel like over time, once you watch that anime, you'd probably really grow to like that intro.
Real and true.
I liked it. I liked it a lot for its visuals and its art and its music. Very good.
You want to tell us a little bit about the anime bar?
Yeah. So those four girls start a club at their school where they play in a band, and they like perform at the school events, stuff like that. But it is kind of a sitcom, like you said, and it has a lot of funny moments and cute moments. And they do a great job of actually animating them playing the instruments.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, especially when she was pushing the keys to like the
Mhm.
beat while they're, yeah, I was like, that's actually really detailed.
Yeah.
We'll
I
just
like it
put
a,
this
I
one.
like it a lot. Honestly, I would say I would put that in low to mid tier S just because I feel like there was a lot of detail.
I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I like that.
It's really cool.
I liked it a lot too. The only thing I would say is it was dramatic and it was very thematic. The only thing was I kept going between like when I was watching it, I liked the music and I liked this like the actual visuals. The only issue is maybe it's because of the actual theme of the actual like anime, and maybe you could explain that, but like I kept going between confused and I was like, okay, I get it now. I think I get it. And then I was like confused again, and I was like, okay, I get it now. And like I kept getting pulled, and I was like, do I get it? I don't know.
This is the second season of the series, so I that's probably why. There is a little bit of context that you were probably missing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I
I
don't think it was
started
bad. Yeah, I don't think it was bad at all.
It was
um,
good.
it's good. I started watching the first season of it, but I haven't made it to G yet.
Yeah. The anime's a Senki Seishao Symphogear. Then there's G, GX, Axis, and then XV. There's 5 seasons. It's basically the worst and best way I could describe it is lesbian magical girls fight aliens.
Lesbian magical.
Hey, wait,
That
wait.
is
That actually sounds kind of
both
nice.
the absolute worst and best way I could describe this show.
Lesbian
I
It's
magical girls.
bad because it's true, but it's also good
that's
because it's true.
Why do I want to watch this now?
I don't know. Don't ask. Anyway, where are we gonna put it?
We shall put this beauty thing in A plus, A tier, whatever it's called.
Does he sound
I would
right?
say A2.
Okay, that sounds good.
Only just because I was confused on what the actual plot of the show was. But you said it was the second season, so I mean,
You told him lesbian, and his eyes lit up. That's why he wants in an
That's
A tier.
wild.
listen, I'm a man of few interests and few words.
Okay. Understandable.
It's a solid A for me too.
Okay.
Has this anime really made you all that silent?
That was good. It didn't sound like the best audio recording of it, but I liked just the overall feel of it. It
Yeah,
had like all the tropes that I like to see in an anime opening.
I felt like it was just really bright. Like I liked how bright everything was. I think I just really liked the visuals. The art, like the music wasn't like insane, but it wasn't bad either. But I feel like the visuals is what I really liked. Everything was like super bright and like uh it just like the visuals alone kind of made me want to think of it like a happy anime, even if it's not.
It's a harem anime. Make with that what you will.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
And you could, if you know anything about me, you would probably know that there's a certain character in that anime that I absolutely like.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
But yeah, I thought it was good. I liked it. Like, I don't really have any like gripes about it.
Yeah, the second season opening is actually gets a lot better, and it has more. It's a little bit more serious, but it's more. It's still wacky and funny like the first season was.
Let's see.
It's called Rosario Vampire.
Where do we put this?
Hmm. I'm thinking A. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I was gonna say just throw it in A.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, give it an A.
Right. It is in fact time to duel.
Classic.
I like that.
That was good. That was good. Yeah.
I like watching that when I was growing up.
I think what like
So when
really. Oh, sorry. You can go.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. You can go first.
yeah, it's a classic. I grew up watching that. I actually had some of the cards and some of the stuff. I remember back when I think it was Wendy's when they actually had like when they actually sold the toys for that anime. I actually had some. I had like cards and stuff. Yeah, that was a really good anime. I love the sound. I love the soundtrack, or I'm sorry, the music. I like the visuals. It was very good.
Yeah, I think the visuals are like what really pull it, like tie it together. Like has it has just the right amount of like intrigue without like spoiling like what the show is like fully about, I think.
I never really watched Yu-Gi-Oh, but that phrase, "It's time to do duel." It's that
Yes.
so memorable. It's very classic. I like the
Exactly.
serious tone of it compared to a lot of other uh, shows aimed at kids. That it's kind of interesting, just the serious tone of it.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about there.
So, Spooky, do you want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh?
So growing up, my brother used to. My brother's older than me. He used to wake me up, and we used to like steal a bowl of cereal out of the out of the refrigerator, and we would wake up when they were showing this on the TV, and I didn't understand what was happening, but I just remembered the intro. It was iconic. The music was always super unique. Like the choice of music was always super unique compared to most animes. And then like the visuals, the plot of the series, I just thought everything about it was cool. Even if I didn't have the brain capacity yet to like actually lock on and figure out what the series was about, but like I've always loved that intro so much. Like it's so like iconic and nostalgic to me. I don't know why. It just like it's just Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep, it's definitely Yu-Gi-Oh.
So, where are we gonna put it on the tier list we have?
For nostalgic purposes, for myself, I would just put it in S tier.
I don't really have a complaint with that.
Only because of the nostalgia of watching that like it late at night when I was growing up.
So, yeah, do we put this in S then?
Yeah, I think we should.
All right. I will say that I really liked that one. uh,
Yeah.
I thought it was I thought it was very cute.
You know, I've always
I
found it
think you get
strange. People really want to.
Shut up, Geico Gecko. Okay.
yeah. It's
Okay.
it's kind of
Okay. Hold on.
it's
Okay.
kind of like I'm sorry.
All right. Now we can start. I'm gonna edit that out because of the stupid Geico Gecko. But okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like if you were to get the cast of Lucky Stars guns and make them all go crazy. That's what that art style kind of reminds me of. It's kind of in that same vein with that kind of art style. I liked it a lot. I liked the music. I liked the visual style. And I liked how crazy it is. And how have I never watched that anime before?
You should definitely
Var,
watch it.
Var, you're holding out on us. What have you done?
I think like as far as like animation styles, that's probably one of my favorite animation styles I've ever seen because it's like it's detailed, but it's also simple. It's very clean. And it's like it seems bubbly, but not in a cliche way. And like the thematic like change of scenery and like the effects in the beginning, then go into like how it actually looks in the anime midway through, and then the music switch like midway. They kind of had this like silly polka like pop switch like halfway through. I don't know. I just really like the intro. I feel like it's really like that's the type of intro to anime that it's like you're really gonna like that anime and it's gonna like stick with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked that one. It was cute. I liked the visual style a lot. Yeah, that was really nice.
You want to explain a little bit to us, Var?
Yeah, sure. So the whole show is about as wacky as that intro. And I probably wouldn't really listen to the music by itself, but I picked it because it just does such a good job of representing what the show is like.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
by
get
the
that.
way, that's the same studio that made K-On! The first opening that I recommended.
Oh, I see. That's
I
interesting.
see.
Yeah,
Nice.
I definitely could like feel like the vibe of the show from the opening. So where are we going to put this?
I put that in S tier.
Yeah, I'd probably put
Yeah,
it.
I would do that too. So 2 S tier goes.
Yeah, that kind of reminded me of Power Rangers in a way. I really liked it.
Fair enough.
The art style was so realistic.
Yes,
That's crazy.
that was the
Crazy
best
That's
realistic.
crazy.
that's the best anime style I've ever seen in my whole life. Whoever made that, they need a flipping pay raise.
I'll say I liked it a lot. I almost feel like if they did that exact same like that intro in anime, it would have actually been even better. Because like they got like the effects and like the thematic scenes and shit that they were trying to put in there was great, but I feel like because they were trying to make humans do the expression of what like an anime character might do, it almost came off a little weird sometimes. But I genuinely think it was a good intro though. I feel like especially for it being a realistic intro, it's pretty good.
It is
Yeah, I agree.
It's a live action show. It's anime adjacent, but not like an actual anime.
Right.
That would be cool to see an animated adaptation of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
But that really did a good job of like giving a feel for the show, even though I have not seen any of it. I feel like I've been introduced to it.
Right.
Yeah. So
I feel
oh,
I
go ahead.
feel like I might have seen the character in like the costume, like that one costume. I feel like I may have seen it somewhere and without even knowing it because it seems kind of familiar actually.
Yeah, maybe once or twice. So the show is Ultraman Blazar. It is part of the long-running series, which is the Ultraman series, which is, you know, these big fellas fight monsters.
Indeed.
Where would you guys put it?
I would put that in A tier.
Yeah.
I'd
Honestly,
say
I would
yes.
say I'd say top of A tier, and the only reason it's I'd say top of A tier is just because of the fact that they didn't animate it.
Okay. I think that was perfect for what it was trying to get across for that type of anime. Like
Exactly.
it had everything you needed.
Yeah, basically, if you're a big fan of, say, like space stuff, say like Aliens, got even this Star Trek, or if you're a fan of westerns, Cowboy Bebop is your number one thing because it is really, really good. It is literally my number one favorite anime of all time.
It's a classic.
Yes, it's
Must see. Yeah.
It was
I liked
really cool.
it I I'll say like I like the vibe because I've never watched Cowboy Bebop, but I've always liked the animation style that I've seen of like stills from it. I'll say the animation style, the way that they thematically put together the intro, and then like the music, like that, like bossa nova jazz mixed with like the one noir style 70s like spy movie type thing that they almost did. It fit really well together. I liked it a lot actually.
you are missing out so much by not watching Cowboy Bebop. It's really only 25 episodes long. It's not that long.
I might have to watch it one of these days.
It was
I think it's on Tubi.
yeah, that was really nice. It was pretty cool.
Yes.
Um,
Also,
where do
also
we?
one last
Yeah, go ahead.
one last thing I want. I'm sorry. One last thing I want to point out is that this show actually has a actually is kind of funny because it mentions my nickname like two times in the TV show, and it talks about September for some odd reason, which is my birthday month, which is kind of funny. And I'm also like 1 month older than this show.
I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Must have been the inspiration for it.
That's
Really.
funny.
That's an easy S tier for me.
Yeah.
Yes,
I would
S
put that in
tier,
S tier as well. All right.
100%.
Yippee. Oh, that was a
I
lot to
like
take
that.
in. Wow.
Yep.
That's something. I didn't know if I was going to be watching an anime or a science fair project about the human anatomy, and I got a bit of both.
It's kind of disturbing and scary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
That makes it even more fun.
I have no idea what it's about, but I feel like whatever it is, that was a good introduction for like the overall feel of it.
Yeah, that was certainly something. I think the best way I would describe that is inexplicably heat.
That was something. Spooky-san, what's your opinions on this masterpiece?
So this is actually a remake of the original one. I've never watched the original one, but the original one was around the era of Cowboy Bebop. Uh, Funny enough, but it's like one of those classic animes. But this new one essentially does the same thing, but with new animation styles. The premise of it is very difficult to explain, but like if you've ever watched Vampire Diaries or like Teen Wolf or like Twilight, imagine it's like that, but it's based around like demons and Lucifer, and like when people get bit and shit like that, they become demons and get powers and shit like that.
Twilight,
And there's
Twilight is the worst.
like a lot of it's a lot to explain. But honestly, unless you watch the anime, the intro doesn't make any sense. But I will say the intro does give you the vibe of what how the show is. It's very unhinged and crazy. There's a lot of shit that you wouldn't find in other animes in this anime, which is why I like it. It's actually one of my favorite animes, just because of how like unique it is.
Yeah, Twilight is the worst vampire movie of all time.
Okay.
Um,
I'd give that
I,
an A.
yes, I would put that in A.
all right, that sounds good. Go.
I like that a lot.
Speechless A.
I like that a lot.
I think it there was some really funny bits in there, like when he had the person and he was like pulling him back and forth by his collar. Um, I don't know. I just like the visuals a lot. I felt like it was really chill and funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the visuals were the best part of it.
Yeah. Once again, Varhill was holding out on us all this time with good anime.
This one is kind of a hidden gem. That's why I picked it. It's a workplace sitcom um, that takes place in a restaurant. And I like this one because it's just like a really happy theme, and the intro kind of shows the personality of all the characters.
I see.
Interesting. Very interesting. I would put this in S tier.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, sounds good.
That's surprising.
Why so?
Oh, I don't know, because it's like it's one that few people have even heard of. Um, I don't know. Actually, I would probably give it an A. I just liked the show and wanted to give it attention.
I see.
Anyway,
Uh,
Why don't you
I mean,
send
I would also
some of the name?
personally put it in A, but like, if you guys want to have it in S, then
You can send me the name of it later, Var, and I'll check it out.
all right.
Just liked how comical certain parts were. Like I thought it was really like relaxing and fun.
That was cool.
It's a well known fact that Soren is best girl, and there's no denying that fact. By the
Okay,
way,
so
that was the greatest intro ever. I loved it. Watched the 5th episode today. I loved it.
that had characters from different seasons altogether, didn't it?
yes, it did.
I don't know most of them, but I just noticed that some of them were from different seasons.
Yes,
Yes.
this was the
Interesting.
20th anniversary movie that they did.
I
I
see.
see. The Precure cinematic universe.
Correct. That is, yes, that is what it is.
I liked it a lot just because it was like again, it was like super thematic. It was like they incorporated an actual fight into the intro while also giving you a little bit of music and then showing you like the characters casually talk. Like it was like a mix of both. You know what I mean, it's kind of like it forces you to be intrigued because it's like here's some music and technically this is an intro, but also technically they're in the middle of a fight and here's the theme and what's going on. So it's like you kind of it's almost like it forces you to actually at least watch the episode.
Yeah, that was kind of unique how it just blended right into them kind of starting the episode.
Yes.
Uh, I wish I could have seen this like in a theater. Because, yeah.
Oh, right, you said it's a movie, so it wasn't an episode.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah.
It's cool. I really liked the ultimate attack from the blue-haired girl. That was cool.
Soren.
Yeah, the punch that she does.
Yes.
Speaking of which, out of context, but uh, when untransformed, she is strong enough to, like, split a boulder in two with a punch. So, uh, imagine
She's more,
what it's like to get punched by her when she's a magical girl.
she's she's far more powerful than Chris Redfield could have ever imagined.
Oh, so where do we put this then?
We need to put this absolute god tier. Gordon Ramsay chef's French masterpiece in S tier. Yes.
I would say S, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
I would have more enthusiasm in that voice acting, Spooky, but okay.
I like how all of them were either good or very good.
Yeah, me too. And we have a even split as well, which is very nice.
Yes. We should do a waifu tier list next.
Maybe.
We got to do some ending themes also.
Well, that is
A what?
the. Oh,
A what? What'd you say, Var?
We got to do some ending themes.
Yes.
We really ought to.
Indeed. That one's gonna take me forever to come up with.
It won't take me very long. Probably about 5 minutes.
Anyway, that is our tier list for our four of us, our three favorite anime openings. If you have a tier list in mind you guys want us to do, and I will take that into consideration. There's no way to end this video.